Today is 389 days that I come here to share lessons that I learn and I'm learning, and I hope those lessons support your dreams, your goals, and allow you to become the person that you want to become. Today we want to speak about a very interesting topic, being and doing, and what is the difference between those. And of course, the doing is doing the activity regarding predetermined goal, and being is just being present and being at the moment, present in the moment. So both of them is very, very important, but you need to understand that there's a difference, and you need to understand the timing and when you're supposed to use it. Because I find a lot of times people use doing and they forget about being, but both of them are essential, and even being is much more important to really live a joyful life. Doing is most time for work, and being is for life in general. So let's look into it and get deep down a little bit more on being and doing, how those things work. So when you think about you going to work, and when you need to finish your work, of course sometimes you need to be doing. So that means you forget about everything else, go in a flow, finish activities that needs to be necessary, needs to be done, and you just go home. But now let's look into going for a walk and doing the walk, because there's a difference between doing the walk and going for a walk. For example, you could be walking and being in your mind and think about all the problems, all the difficulties, and could not be present. While when you're doing the walk and being in that walk, that means you are able to see every flower, you're able to see the beautiful sky, you're able to see the moon, you're able to see the clouds. So what you're able to see is essential to understand, are you walking or are you being in that moment? Because I truly believe this is very essential. If you want to live a joyful life, you were supposed to see a beautiful flower at the side of the street. You're supposed to see the beautiful sky. Because when you rush through life, you do not see how beautiful the life is. Second example is with the family. You can spend time with the family, or you could be present with the family, and it's your choice. For example, a person who has a lot of problems or at work or anywhere else, he could spend 2 hours with their family and really not be with the family. And of course you can, if you really want to spend some time with your family, but you still need to deal with some difficulties in your life, I truly believe that it's better to allocate 30 minutes or whatever, how much time do you have, 30 minutes, let's say, and be very present and have a quality time with your family, and in 1 hour and a half really go and fix your problems. Some people do that 2 hours, they try to spend time with their family because they say that, oh, my family is so important, I will spend my time with the family, but you're not present. So that means you're not spending your time with your family. It's much better to have quality time, 30 minutes with the family, and in 1 hour, 30 minutes to fix the problem, come back to your family when you are fully present. And I truly believe that being with your family is much more important than just doing activities with your family. What I found that when you understand the difference between doing and being, you're able to understand the difference between doing and becoming. Because there is a huge difference. Because you're able to do the job and you can think about, okay, what that job will allow me to become. That means that you're asking about your character, about your values, about the person that you want to become. Because I truly believe when you design your life, you need to choose who you want to become, and then you choose what you will need to do to become that person. So that means doing is supposed to lead to becoming. And while you becoming, you need to be. So that means you are doing and you are being, and it allows you to become the person that you become. Because I truly believe that you are not able to be the best, and you're not able to be effective when you do not know who you want to become. Because when you know who you're becoming, when you're working to that bigger vision, you're able to be much more joyful. And when you are much more joyful, you are able to be present more. So that means all those three are essential to live a joyful life. Because, as I said, when you know who you want to become, you are much more present, and you're able to do the work much better. Because one thing is that when you are present, that means whatever you do, you're always present. You're with the family, you're present. You're at work, you're present. You're not thinking at work about your family. With your friends, you're present. I truly believe that you're much more effective, much faster, and you're able to finish things much faster. You're able to build more network, more friendships, and all those things lead to better tomorrow. I hope you choose to win, and see you tomorrow.